It's your first day of school. Jacob A antigen test. What a rough night we had.
So proud of you.
Broken 4 windows. Behavioral pediatrician. Jacob has ADHD. Retrialing medication. Good evening, guys. It is evening because that is when I'm picking up the camera. Welcome to today's vlog. I am picking up the camera. We've just had bath time and we're all clean and fresh. Tomorrow is Jacob's first day of school, and I know I want the morning to run as smoothly as possible. So I don't want to be talking to a camera. I don't want to be fussing about that. I want it to be solely about getting the kids up and happy and eating and ready for school. This is a huge, huge day for Jacob. I am probably gonna cry. I feel like crying right now. He's just come so far and I cannot believe that he's in school now, like actual school, not preschool, not daycare, school. I'm super happy for him. He is going to thrive. He's going to love it there. They have all the facilities that he needs and wants. So I'm really excited to see how he goes at school. Been preparing all day today. Got all of his things labeled and ready to go. If I'm honest, I had a lot of anxiety this morning. I felt like I wasn't ready. I felt like he wasn't ready. I felt like I hadn't put in enough effort to trial his shoes. Like, I don't even know if he's gonna wear his shoes tomorrow, but we'll see. You know, I just feel like I relate to a lot of you guys, and I hope that you can relate to me in that, like, you know, you don't always feel prepared, but you do the best that you can. I've done the best that I possibly can. We've had a really busy weekend, which we weren't home for, so I couldn't prepare then. The huge update that I have to update you guys on. So stay tuned for that update. I'll let you guys know after I drop him off at school all about what happened on the weekend, but I'm feeling much better tonight than I was this morning. You know, your anxiety just takes over. The voice in your head just keeps telling you you haven't done everything, you're not prepared, you're not a good parent kind of situation. We've not been sleeping well, so I'm very sleep deprived. Jacob's very sleep deprived, and I just feel like, well, I just felt like I wasn't ready. I hadn't done everything that I should have. We have to give Jacob a antigen test. I'm thinking I'm gonna give that to him tonight when he falls asleep. I'll bring you guys along for that. So we have the Orga Mum textile stamp that literally just stamps his name on his clothes. It's just his name and a little symbol, and it's worked really well for all of his clothes and shoes and everything. So Jacob is wearing his dress to bed tonight. I feel like he feels more free in a dress, and I'm completely happy for him to do so. You guys didn't get to see the result of his haircut. Oh dear, looks bad from behind. I tried to do the shaving first, and he really just wouldn't let me do around the ears and wouldn't let me touch the top. So this is his hair. What are you doing, Jacob? Playing with Play-Doh? Did we have dinner?
No.
Yeah, we had dinner.
Yeah.
And then we had
A bath.
a bath. Did you have a bath? Okay, that's checked. Did you brush your teeth? We've got to brush your teeth. Brush, brush, brush. Go ah. Brush, 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 brush.
Read books.
Are you gonna read a book?
You pick which one. Look, there's so many. You pick one. Go, 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 go.
Good morning, guys. It is officially the first day of school for Jacob, and what a rough night we had. Whew. Every night lately has been so bad. I've been longing for a unicorn sleep. If you don't know what a unicorn sleep is, but we haven't had one in such a long time, and I'm just so tired. Luckily on the weekend, my mother-in-law was able to take over a little bit, so I got the most sleep I've ever had in a while. But he's definitely waking a lot overnight, and Jazz even woke up last night because he was so loud. So they are sleeping in this morning. It's kind of nice. I think it's made it a little bit more settled for me. I've had my coffee, I made their breakfast, made their lunches, and they're not like fighting or screaming around me. I'm about to turn on the smoothie here, which is probably gonna wake them up, but they need to get up because we need to go.
It's pancake.
And smoothie. Yummy. Good morning, sleepyhead. Did you have a big night? Yeah. It's your first day of school. It's your first day of school. It's your first day of school. It's like, Mom, that's enough at this time of the morning.
That one too.
Yeah, you did all the paintings up there. Look at this big boy in his shirt. Bye, Jazzy.
Bye-bye.
It's Jacob's first day of school.
So we just dropped Jacob off at school, and he was a bit hesitant at first. He was grabbing his bag off the rack and trying to go for the door a few times and seemed a bit unsure, like he wanted to leave. And then the teacher took out some like water play, which Jacob loves, and he even watched us leave and didn't follow us or scream or cry or anything. So
He looked so happy.
fingers crossed he has a good day.
When he first went in there was a swing. Like in every classroom they have a swing, and he just went straight to the swing and he sat in there, and that's just like, you know, his favorite thing to do. So I was like appreciative that they had the swings in the room. It's a little emotional. What do you think? Our little boy, our little like baby boy is in school, kindergarten.
Hopefully he has a good day. We'll find out, and you'll find out right now.
But first, coffee. I've started taking premium collagen peptides from the Collagen Co as part of my daily routine. I particularly like putting the unflavored flavor into my morning coffee. You can't even taste that it's in my coffee, and I also really love the passion fruit mango flavor. I'm specifically taking it to stimulate the collagen production in my skin, and I'm seeing some really huge results. I love how all the products are made in Australia, and I'll leave the link down below with my discount code for you. Alrighty, so I just picked up Jacob from his first day of school, and they said that he had a really good day, didn't you? Oh, did you have fun at school? They said you had a really good day. I'm so proud of you. So they said that he had a great first day. He made lots of things with Play-Doh and played with coloured water. He tried out both swings. He ate most of his food but wasn't happy about sitting at the table to eat. Usually at home he takes his food elsewhere as well, so I guess that's something that we should be working on. He seems really happy. They said he was settled all day. Oh. Jacob? So while Jacob was in school, I did the first group parent session of the Hanan More Than Words program. I'm doing it with Adina Levy from Play Learn Chat. I talked about it a couple of videos ago. It's looking to be such an incredible resource. I'm really excited to implement some of the things that we're learning with Jacob. Yeah, it's just such a different perspective, and you know, more than words. to communicate, and yeah, it was a really good session. In saying that, it did fill up my day, so I didn't get to talk to you guys about the couple of updates that I had about where we've been. So on the weekend, Jacob had a behavioural paediatrician assessment day, and that was an appointment that we had booked in for September, and then we managed to get an appointment in this week, which we were so incredibly grateful for. You have no idea. You guys have every idea what it's like to wait 6 months to 12 months for an appointment with a specialist. So this was a really like a blessing for us, and we really wanted to narrow down on whether Jacob has ADHD and whether we need to give him medication for ADHD. Basically, the entire assessment day, they were just analyzing him. They did a medication testing with Ritalin and came out with not an official diagnosis, but we are going to be trialing medication. We're going to be trialing Ritalin for 3 months and see how that goes with Jacob's behaviors during the day, his hyperactivity, his attention and focus. Yeah, we really want to just get rid of those problem behaviors like the violence towards his sister, towards other people, towards us. And eventually, hopefully, it might regulate him enough to be ready for a good night of sleep. Jacob was very settled at school today. He had a really good day, and I don't know if that was because of the medication. It's hard to tell, but we have definitely seen a more concentrated and a more focused Jacob. He's only on 1 dose a day, so he's already worn off by now, but eventually by week 3, he'll have 3 doses in a day, and we will see that for the whole day. The main thing that I saw was that at the beginning of the assessment day, they tried to do his blood pressure and he was like not having it. It's like screaming and then like pushing, kicking her away, did not want to do it. After the medication testing, she's like, let me just try again. Let's see if we can do the blood pressure thing. You know, the thing that goes on the arm that squeezes tight. What are you stamping on the floor for? Oh, you're making a mess. There is muffin all over the floor. After the medication, and he was like, like he did not want to do it, but then he was like, and he just went and like put his arm out for it and let her do it. This blows my mind because Jacob does not like any type of medical intervention and anyone touching him, anyone doing anything to with him, which fair enough because he has no idea what they're going to do to him. But the fact that it was like really big for me because I was like, that is a big indicator that this medication might have worked. I know I'm not going to base it all on just one kind of action, but we'll see how it goes. They had one of these at school, didn't they, Jacob? That's fun. Sleep is kind of getting to us, isn't it, Jacob? This is where I slept last night, on this little mat in front of the door. He was up from, I think it was like 2 till 6. And then he fell back asleep, but I had to wake him back up, as you guys saw. Play-Doh. Jacob likes me rolling up his Play-Doh. Don't you? Oh, putting it on the tent. The other update is that Jazz has been spending a significant amount of time with her grandparents. This is for the reason that she just needed it these school holidays, huh, Jacob? She was being a target way too often and we just needed that space for her. I haven't seen Jacob target Jazz since we came home from the appointment, so since he's been on Ritalin. So I'm really hoping that that is a really good sign. It may not be. He's also starting school, so there's a lot of different changes happening, and I'm really excited to see how this is going to progress, how maybe we might get more sleep. It's really getting to me. I know it's getting to Jacob, but like I can tell you how I feel. I feel dreadful. I feel awful, and I know a lot of you are along that same lines. I posted something on Instagram the other day. Yeah, it's just a reminder to you to like not let those thoughts define you, because you are literally being sleep deprived. You're tortured almost, and don't let those thoughts that appear define who you are and your identity and how you feel about the situation. Because yeah, we're supposed to be getting 8 hours of sleep and we're not, and that can have serious consequences. Even the lady today was saying, you know, you got to be really careful with driving and with, you know, just executive functioning the next day after not sleeping very well. You want me to roll up some more Play-Doh? Should we go get Jazzy? What do you think? Should we go get Jazzy before you have your therapy session? Swear, like, we've been appointment after appointment lately. It's been like a lot, and that's probably why I haven't been filming or uploading as much. My focus is very much on trying to problem solve a lot. The other update we have is that Jacob has broken 4 windows. I laugh because otherwise, you know, you guys know that he's broken windows, but there's 4 at the moment. We're getting them fixed Friday, which is so good. I'm excited for that. We really need a solution for the window breaking rather than having to pay so much money after every broken window. Huh, Jacob? We are going to go pick up Jazz, and then we have a session of therapy. So I'm going to love you and leave you and say bye-bye. Bye. You're putting him in the bottle. There you go. Good job. Bye-bye.